great to bring the Kraus Simmons Trophy back home. We've got Roy Jr. You watching the game tonight? The trophy's after his dad, Roy Sr. And we have Roy 3 on the sidelines and Ryan Simmons in the game. So it was great to have that many generations of Simmons playing lacrosse today and watching lacrosse. So it was good for us to be able to bring that home. And I thought it was a great effort by Hobart tonight. I thought they really played fast. We got up on them a bunch of times, and they came back. So they showed a lot of heart, and they seemed excited to play. It was a great venue tonight. We had good weather, so it was a good game for the fans to watch, and a good win for us to be challenged like that and win like we did. And I thought we did some things very well when we did have the ball on offense. We recognized their zone defense and got some good shots off on that. I think the specialty teams, man up and man down, were 100%. So to get 5 of our goals off of man-up situations was a good thing tonight. So I thought we cleaned some things up.
Questions? Coach, 5 for 5 on man-up. What worked so well tonight?
Well, a couple of these guys, I know Nick stuck 1 or 2 from the outside that helped us, and we got a little lucky on one with Bonberry, got the rebound and put it back in. But I thought the guys, we were running a similar play all year long. I think the guys just have a good understanding of what the defenses are doing against it and what their looks are. And on top of it, I think we had some good shots tonight.
Nick and Dave, what did you guys see when you guys went man up?
I mean, we know what we want to do and where we want to get the ball. A lot of the times, we feed it to Voigt on the crease, and he's usually open. Today, they didn't give that up, and then we just got to the outside and got our hands free, for our shooters, and it was successful for us.
Nick, can you talk about winning by more than 1 goal? Was this a lot more relaxing for you guys?
Yeah, definitely. Going in the fourth quarter up a couple, it was definitely a little more relaxing. But they made a little run, and got a little anxious on the sideline. And I think we had the ball on the defense end for 6 minutes. They held their own, only letting up 2 goals, especially off of 4 or 5 turnovers that we had in the fourth quarter. But it's nice, winning by a couple, and then hopefully we can keep doing that.
Nick and Nate, both of you guys had career high performances against Siena, and then you kind of replicated the same performance against Hobart. What kind of was right today that was different from the first game?
I guess there's nothing really different. We come out, we prepare every week like the same. So I guess our coaches just preparing us helps us.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, our coaches come in to practice every day and tell us exactly what they're going to do, and we see it every day on the field. And then going to the game day, it's a little bit easier for us because we know what they're going to do, and it's nice knowing that, and so it's just awesome.
And I know, Nate, after your 3rd goal, you got the 1 minute unsportsmanlike penalty.
Yeah.
What kind of happened there?
I lost my cool, and I will never do that again.
Evan, how did it feel to be able to come off the field with 2 minutes left and, like we said, have the game not come down to that final possession?
It was great. It's nice to kind of have that breath of relief, kind of that, you sealed one before the final buzzer, and, we don't have to have that last second play. But I was happy just to get the guys on our team who, work so hard and they don't really get to play in the games, especially when they're 1-goal games, the reserve guys. We got Damadana out there today, which is great for him. So, I love to see those guys out there, so I was happy when that happened.
And looking at the stat sheet, I think you had 17 saves. Did you realize that you made that many?
No, I didn't realize. I think in the second half they really were just shooting. I think our defense has done a great job of not giving up shots. So I think maybe their game plan today was to test me, and I think they were shooting a lot more than other teams have in those past few games that we had. So I think that was kind of their plan to go ahead, and I was just glad to step up.
They outshot us by 22 shots. I mean, you don't always win by 6 goals when the other team shoots 22 more shots than we did. So to have those 17 saves was pretty big for us.
Evan, your first start against Hobart last year. Can you talk about how far you've come, do you think, in that year's time?
I've obviously become a better player. It just comes with experience. I think I've definitely become a better leader. With that experience, guys look to me to be a leader. So I think just how I approach the game, I think I've gotten better at. It's more of a team sense than just trying to stop the ball, because when you're in practice, that's really all you have to do. But there's so much more that goes into goaltending, clearing, communicating, and things like that. So I think I've definitely grown in that sense, and saving the ball too.
And Coach, what did you kind of see from Mariano and Solomon? I know both of them had career high performances.
We both played hard. I thought Nate was pretty courageous. He put himself in some situations off of dodges or off an unsettled situation where he knew he was going to get hit, and I think he held his poise to finish the ball knowing that he was going to hit. Not everybody can do that. And Nick went hard, and I think he's been shooting well. I think he does get some opportunities. He's been able to stick it in the last few games, and he's run more in the midfield, which is getting his shot out in front of the goal, and we're getting some great production on him, for the midfield position.
And can you talk about how you guys were able to keep fighting them off? They would cut it to 2. You guys answered. They cut it to 2. You answered. And is any of that a factor of having played in all these close games and not like panicking when things get close? Or tell me about that, Nate.
Oh, can you repeat the question then, please?
So the kid cut it to 2, and you guys got the answer. And I just want to talk about kind of your mindset out there while that was happening when they cut it to 2. Did you get nervous? Or
No, I mean, we didn't necessarily get nervous. We knew our defense was playing well. Evan was making a lot of saves. They always kept itching back, and we understood that, but we just realized that we got to take care of the ball. And Coach kept saying, like, he wouldn't be mad if we got a stall warning every now and then. So we kept the ball more in our sticks.
And Coach Desco, about a year ago, you gave Evan his first start at SU in goal, and just a year removed from that, did you expect what you've gotten from Evan? Just from that first start, what did you expect from giving him that first start?
Well, we thought that there was a pretty good battle for goal that year, and Evan had played well right along in practice. And we were looking for a few things. We were looking for him to be vocal for us, to be a leader, which he did, and he's gotten better at since he's been here. And clearing situations, he gives us some loose balls out of the goal. Made a great play against Notre Dame on the end line to give us a big possession by taking a Notre Dame player out and letting the ball roll out of bounds. You've seen recently him, I think was against Hopkins. He had an assist for a clear off a clearing situation. So he's given us, in Syracuse, when people think of Syracuse lacrosse, they think of that transition and up and down the field. And we're getting a really quick outlet. He's finding the breaking middies for us and starting that transition for us, going from defense to offense. And to have 17 saves off of 53 shots tonight's pretty big.
And Evan, what was your attitude, going into that first game, and how has that changed since?
Honestly, I actually remember being here and saying I wasn't nervous at all. I haven't really ever been nervous for a game, and I expected to be nervous in my first start, and in all those big games. It's my first time playing Hopkins this year. It's stuff like that. But I just know that my coaches believe in me, my teammates believe in me, and I know I'm a capable player. So I just never really had no doubt and just play hard.
And Nick, I know the bus got egged on the way in. There was some interesting chants from the student section. How would you describe the environment?
It's fun, when you come into an environment like this, you're going to expect that. And we had a lot of fun with it. The egg actually hit my window. I was sitting right next to it, so it was pretty funny. But it makes it a lot of fun, and the crowd was into it, and seeing that, and all the chants they had, it's fun, and that's all we wanted to do is just come out with the win, and just make them quiet. That's it.
John, after Nate came off for the third goal, what did you say to him?
When you got the penalty?
Yeah.
The official, I couldn't hear what the official said that he said, and I know he got hit, so I assumed he said something after he got hit. And we didn't want to negate what a nice play it was. It was a good goal for us, and to turn around and find yourself in a man-down situation where they could, all of a sudden you turn a really good play into kind of a wash where Hobart could have gone a man up and scored on it. So chalk one up for a learning situation, and hopefully won't do the same thing again.
And Nate, this is your fourth game in a row with multiple goals. What has been the key to just this hot streak that you've been on?
I would definitely say it starts in practice. Coaches tell us exactly what the looks are going to be, so I just go to where they tell us, honestly.
And Nick, this is your third straight game of 3+ goals. What kind of has been going right past 3 weeks?
I think it's being up top a little more. It's allowing me to be a little more free and getting a short stick most of the time, which is nice. But just moving off ball, and our guys are just making slides, and I'm finding that those creases, and that's pretty much it. And I just got to finish my opportunities because they're making a lot for me.
Last question,
Coach, how do you feel that Scott Furman on defense has been handling these matchups, particularly in the last 2 games?
Really, really happy. I mean, you look, he's covered the other team's top attackman now for, pretty much every week that he's played, and I'm not sure how to pronounce number 18's name, but I don't think he scored today. A week ago, their top attackman for Notre Dame got a goal. I think when we played Hopkins, he held their top attackman to an assist. And I think what's most impressive with that is he's played long stick midfield for us for the last 3 years. And so in 1 year to turn around, not only go to close defense, but to go to close defense and be the top guy down there and cover the best attackman, that's an amazing adjustment. He should really be recognized for that. He's done a great job. He's really good within the package too. So he's just a calm defender, a good position defender that rarely makes a mistake when he's covering the ball.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.